All right, everyone, here we go. This is Soulmate Energies update for the sign of Scorpio. And it seems fitting to do. We just had an eclipse in the sign of Scorpio. So it seems like a fitting reading to do. I pull morning reading every morning just to see if any of the signs have changed a little bit from the either the weekly readings or the May readings, the monthly readings. Most of the signs are holding, the monthly readings are holding true. The monthly readings were sort of predictive of the eclipse season. And that's reflecting in a lot of the 3 quick card with me that I'm doing and stuff like that. So, I only pull on signs when I have to. I'm going to pull on Scorpio here because the eclipse was in Scorpio. It should be affecting you. I'm not sure that it is that much, but we'll find based on my pre-shuffle, but we'll find out. Your person's a bit of a chicken shit. I always tell you this in the weekly reading. I say you must be hot. I bet you are. I don't know. I've never seen you naked, but I bet you're fucking hot. Because this person's scared shitless to talk to you, and I'll show you that. Or at least to open up to you. I don't know. I'll show you in a minute. It's general reading. It may or may not resonate with you. It's for Scorpio, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus. If the title brought you in here or you found Steve's Love Tarot, you found it for a reason. All right? This reading is timeless. Whenever you find it, you're meant to find it. Now, those eclipse energies were strong for you, of course. The eclipse was in Scorpio, and they bring a lot of clarity to your person. I'm just going to show you this pre-shuffle. This is me talking to the universe before I hit the record button. I'll show it to you, and I'll shuffle for your reading. It is 9 of Wands, crossed by the King of Wands, the Burger King, and I got the 2 of Swords, right? Swatting at crows here, and then I've got the Justice card. The Justice card is bookending the 9 of Wands. This person, although they want to, underneath that Justice card, by the way, let me get to it. Underneath that Justice card, just for shits and giggles, I'll show you, is the 3 of Pentacles, and wanting to reveal itself is a Page of Swords. They do want to work on something with you. They want to come towards you. They want to bang you. Okay? I'm sure they do, because you're probably hot. But this Justice card bookending the 9 of Wands tells me this person feels, they feel safe hiding in the background. Their ego is protected. They're afraid you're going to reject them, or they're afraid that they're not hot enough, or I don't know, maybe they're afraid their willy's too small. I don't know. There's a lot of fear here. There's a lot of excuses being made for not coming in, and this Justice card balances the energy of this 9 of Wands hiding behind this wall. That makes this person feel safe. But it also, there's an undying urge in this person to come towards you. And they fight it every step of the way. There's a 5 of Wands. Okay? I'm just being honest with you. It's not bad. It's a compliment on you. I mean, they definitely, on the hotness scale, they put you above them. I'm shuffling the deck right now for Scorpio. I still say your May reading holds true. But it seems fitting to pull a Scorpio reading when we just had an eclipse in Scorpio. It just makes sense. All right? All right, let's see here. Let's see where we go. Shuffling the deck for Scorpio, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus. Give me the soulmate cycle from the angle of Scorpio universe. This first card out is before the cut. So why the fuck are we here? So why the fuck are we here? Well, a lot behind the High Priestess. You're about to learn some stuff that's going on behind the scenes. I already said they're pushing it. They're pushing it back. Yeah, it's their intuition screaming at them. It's also an energy of you guys are connected. So you're picking up on all this, and they're picking up on all this. But I think we're here. When I get the High Priestess and why the fuck are we here, I think we're here so that you learn what's going on. I think it's all about you. I think it's okay. Let's find out what comes after the High Priestess. Yeah, it's the 4 of Pentacles. Fear. Someone's not following their intuition, even though their intuition wants them to come towards you. They're keeping a lot of secrets, keeping the cards close to the chest, or vest, which is the proper way to say it, as the kids would say. There's a lot of fear here. Someone is afraid to lose you and afraid to come towards you. All right? They're nervous about it. I mean, I'm not saying you might even be talking to this person, but they're holding back something. All right? They're holding back how they feel fully or whatever. Or if you're banging this person, they're holding back in the sack. All right? They are. They could be much better. They could be more adventurous. They could try new positions. I don't know. They're holding back. Whatever, however that applies to you, it's a general reading. So let's shuffle the deck. Give me the soulmate cycle from the angle with Scorpio. Let's go. 3 of Cups. All right. The overall energy is right for you guys to reunite, for someone to open up to you. I'm not going to say there could be a third party here. I don't know. It's not always the case with this 3 of Cups. It depends on the context. It looks like there might be for some of you. There could be someone that they're with right now, for some of you, because I got the Four of Cups crossing the Three of Cups, right? I've got someone who is just, again, it backs up what the pre-shuffle says. They want to open up to you. They want to give, they want to, Three of Cups is a big card of communication for me, all right? But what's stopping them is that picture right there. Exactly the look on her face, whether your person's male or female. You're the rainbow behind, and they're just, you know, they're disappointed, but they feel safe in that position. She's pooing in the yard. She thinks nobody can see. You know, got this rainbow blocking and all that stuff. But of course, everybody can see because she's on YouTube right now, pooing in the yard. And that's, I don't joke about anything that's not in the energy. That's a good way to read that energy. It's someone who feels, it's what the pre-shuffle told us. It's someone who feels safe, you know, just sticking with what they got. Because coming toward you, you know, in a lot of signs, it's because for a lot of the angles, you know, each sign is an angle on the cycle. For a lot of the signs, it's the person wants to, you know, would have to come right. They'd have to be real. They'd have to be the truth. And yeah, to some degree, it's like that with you. They'd have to open up. Yeah, I get it. But mostly for you, it's an intimidation factor of some kind. And I don't know why I read it that way. It's there. It's in the energy. That's why I say you must be hot. Our reading's on the flip. Right here's the energy around your connection. Right here's how your person feels in their emotions. Right here's how they feel about you in the soul. Not what they show you, not what they tell you in the 3D. Right here's the hidden energy. What the universe wants you to know. It's read with the energy of the connection. Right here's the potential final outcome. I say potential because I can't predict free will. I will clarify everything, throw some universe cards over the top. If I think we need to extend it, I will. I think that eclipse reading will do the job for you. You know, you were obviously all over that. It was an eclipse in Scorpio. But I'll tell you what, our overall energy is the biggest card of communication for me in the minor arcana. They might reach out. You might hear from this person, but they're going to hold back. They're going to, a little bit. We'll see. Okay, let's find out. Energy around the connection, what is it? Five of Wands. We saw it earlier, deep, deep beyond the pre-shuffle. It's an energy of conflict. It's an energy, I'm not saying you have a conflict, but you might have something to work out with this person. Scorpio, you might have conflict around you, maybe at work or something. I don't know. Or family squabble. I don't know. But as the incoming energy goes, somebody here really fights themselves on this. They make up a bunch of nonsense for not opening up. How do they feel in their emotions? Perhaps we'll make the picture a little clearer here. Three of Pentacles. Again, from deep in the pre-shuffle. We got pre-shuffle cards coming back. After a shuffle, a cut, and a shuffle. You know, the universe is pretty clear here. They definitely want to build something here. There's nothing here. And that worries them too. You know, it's sort of like this person's almost afraid of, that they don't know what they're going to get, kind of a thing. Or they're afraid that, you know, they're not bringing enough. Like I said, I joked about it earlier. Maybe they're afraid their willy's too small. If they're a dude. I don't know. Could be. It's that kind of energy. You have to translate it. It's a general reading. I'm just reading the energy. Right? If I was standing in front of your person, I could tell. Right? But I got thousands of people watching this video. It is what it is. Let's find out more. What's bookending this Five of Wands in their soul energy here? What is it? It's justice. Yeah, they feel they're fine to hold back. It's safe. That cards from the pre-shuffle, when they come back, get a placement in the main reading. So this card's getting a soul placement. That was a very important card in the pre-shuffle, right? It was bookending at Nine of Wands, which I suspect is coming up pretty damn soon. Or it might be our final outcome for all I know. It would make sense if it was. Let's just see. The message from the universe is the Two of Swords. Again, conflict. They're back and forth. They're at a crossroads. They're at a stalemate. They feel in the soul. They know that you're the shit. They're very attracted to you. You make them happy. All of that is here with justice. But this person sees justice in hanging back, in making up excuses for not coming towards you. And right here, in the net result, how they feel in their emotions is that there's nothing here. There's no real foundation. But they'd like there to be. That's where this comes in. That's the crossroads. Two Ace of Swords. On the one hand, they feel safe. On the other hand, they want to come towards you. What's the final outcome? Oh, very interesting. It's the King of Wands. It's not the Nine of Wands. It's the King of Wands. It is. It's somebody who, pay attention to the Twin Flame Journey reading that I just did earlier today. Okay? I said it all in there. This red with the Three of Pentacles, I said it all in there. They are pride and ego in your case, in your person's case. Some sort of ego, some sort of image they want to keep up. Maybe they put out the image that they got a big willy, right? And if they totally are, they're totally hot for you, and they want to come bang you, but they know that when they whip that thing out, you're going to ask, does it get any bigger? You know, is that it? You know, I don't know. I just read the energy the way I read it, and that's the way it's here. It's that kind of fear, and I tell you that all the time. It is. I'm not saying that's literally what's going on. You have to take it and apply it to your situation. Well, what ego aspect is keeping them from coming towards you? What is it? It's something. It could be because the overall energy is the Three of Cups. It could be communication in the final outcome. It can be the King of Wands. He takes action. He does. But he takes action on his own terms. All right? I don't know. Maybe they come in. How does that play out in the world of my little Willie joke? I don't know. Maybe they show up with it wrapped in bandages and tell you, well, I can't use it because it got hurt. You know, they just, you know, I have no idea. I have no idea. But it's on their terms if there is communication here. Let's see what the witches have to say. Let's see where we go here. This person needs to they're trying to keep up some kind of image at the end of the day. They need to get past that. And if there's any conflict between you two, it needs to be resolved. But there's not enough maturity here to resolve it. Why is the Five of Wands here? I mean, I'd love to be one of those readers that told you somebody's coming back and they love you and they're going to confess everything on their knees. I know those people get more views than I do. Hell, they get more subscribers than I do. They got hundreds of thousands of subscribers. These people with roses and rainbows for all 12 signs. It's amazing to me how much people love to have their asses stroked. You know, sugar dumped all over it. It is, but the bottom line is, yeah, they love you. They got a lot of passion for you. They're very attracted to you. Absolutely, you make them very happy. I can tell you that. The rest of this is shit. The rest of this is excuses for not coming towards you. It's got something to do with ego. It's got something to do with pride. All right? And for one or two of you watching, I am spot on. It's got something to do with their willy being too small. I don't know. Why is the Five of Wands here? But that's a good analogy that you can break up and apply it to your situation. What image is this person trying to keep up? Why are they intimidated to come towards you? What happened here? Are they going to have to confess something to you? Are they going to have to admit that they were wrong? Anything like that can reflect in this type of energy. Why is the Five of Wands here? Let's clarify. Let's see what the witches have to say. The High Priestess again. That was why we were here. That was the card before the cut. It's coming back from another deck as the affecting energy. The High Priestess. Yeah. They keep it suppressed. They keep it down. They push it back. The feelings they have for you. They just keep making up stories about why they can't come towards you or why they can't open up to you. Like I said, you might be banging this person right now. A few of you, I don't know. But if you are, they could be better. You know, you have to let go. You can't be thinking about anything while you're banging. You let go, right? It's like making music. You know, you're not thinking about it. If you're thinking about it, it's stale and robotic. You know, I have no idea. These two wanted to come out together, so I got to take them at the same time. Look, you think I'm wrong? Look, they keep pushing it down. Five of Cups is why the Five of Wands is here. Right? Why they argue with themselves? Because they know you're awesome. You're the two cups standing. But they also know they fucked up here somehow. And the King of Wands does that a lot in real love situations. Right? Ego has no place in love. Love lives in the soul. It's not in the ego. Five of Cups, they're disappointed. It's regret. It's sadness. It's scorched earth. And they're doing it to themselves with this Five of Wands, or there could be a conflict between you two. Either way, the connection itself, this Five of Cups energy is causing a great burden on everybody. You and them. All right? Huge burden. We're waiting for this guy's back to break here. It's a stubborn, this sort of equals a stubborn energy in a lot of ways, and that doesn't surprise me with the King of Wands here. Why is the Three of Pentacles here? Why is the Three of Pentacles here? Let's see. I'd love to do an experiment. I like create a second channel, right? You know, Stu's Love Tarot, you know what I'm saying? And then like to have, and just do sugarcoat readings, right? Like, come on and do I'll do like a British accent. I'll rip off my mother's accent. She's British. I'll rip off her accent. I'll do a British accent over at Stu's Love Tarot, and it'll be all just sugar-coated. I bet you Stu's Love Tarot would pass Steve's Love Tarot in subscribers like it was standing still. It would walk it. I'd have like 200,000 people there. Oh, this guy's amazing. This guy's full of shit, yeah, but he makes you feel good, I suppose. But listen, bad news makes you feel good too. You want to know what you're getting, right? You want the truth, don't you? Life isn't roses and rainbows. It's a mix of light and shade. And you know, you only get a rainbow after a rainy day, and you need the sun for it. You know, so it's a mix of things. Why is the Three of Pentacles here? Let's see where we go. That's a funny thing. I wonder if I ever get some free time, I might start Stu's Love Tarot and see. I just sugarcoat everything. Oh, it's beautiful. Oh my God, it's killing them how much they love you. Oh my God. I'll cry and shit on the video. It'd be funny. All right, but it'd be a hugely successful channel, far more than this one. I promise you. Nobody likes the truth. Just watch TV. You find out. Watch the news. Nobody likes the truth. Well, Jesus Christ, don't even get me started. King of Swords. King of Swords. Crossing it. This person, it's what I told you. Speaking of the truth, I pulled the King of Truth. This person here knows how they feel. They know the truth. The King of Swords and the King of Wands don't get along. These are read together. Okay, these energies are read with these energies in my reading. These two don't get along. This one here is afraid of this one, because this one speaks the truth. This one here doesn't like this one because this one's full of shit. Okay? So this is Steve's Love Tarot. This is Stu's Love Tarot. Right? I just gave you that funny analogy. What if or that funny little idea about Stu's Love Tarot. That's it. That's what we've got. Everything I told, again, I don't talk or joke about anything that's not in the energy. You know, it really is. It probably means there's somebody watching me who thinks I don't sugarcoat enough, who wishes this reading went differently, or they read some card, they fancy themselves a card reader, and they're like, well, I would read those cards different. You would? Well, the good news is, or the bad news is, I'm not reading cards. I'm reading energy. That's why my readings aren't all sugar-coated, because the cards are just mediums to reflect the energy. Yeah, by the cards, I could sugarcoat this. I could. King of Swords takes action. He does. And they want to build a foundation with you. They do. But they're not doing anything about it because they're worried about their ego. And they're just sitting in it. That's what they're doing. They're sitting in it. Look, 9 wands. Proof. Why is the Three of Pentacles here? 9 wands. They're just hiding behind that wall. That sun. They're not even facing the sun. Don't even want to see it. Don't even want to see it. And I'm telling you, why is the 9 of wands here? The 7 of Cups. It's a lot of illusion they're creating, and this is true of the 5 of Wands. We create stories in our head. They're creating a lot of illusion and delusion within themselves as they sit behind this wall. It's a persistent energy. It won't go away. They know how they feel. They know what they want to do, but they're only going to do it on their terms. There is a possibility of communication here in a reunion. I've got the 3 of Cups as the overall energy. This is communication if it falls here. The King of Wands does take action, but he takes action like Stu's Love Tarot would do readings, right? Just all bullshit on their terms, on whatever, manipulating what the cards mean to make somebody else happy. That's Stu's Love Tarot, not Steve's. So the bottom line here is this person does what makes them happy or what makes them comfortable. Pay attention to the Twin Flame Journey reading I just pulled a little bit ago. It's you'll get it. You'll get it. Some more data about this fool in there. Why is Justice here in the soul? Now that's a good place for Justice. The soul. It is. It's nice. You make them happy. I can sugarcoat that. Okay? You make them happy. That's not even sugarcoating. You do. You're in their spank bank. Big time. Okay? They got a sock with your name on it. But they find this is bookending the 5 of Wands. These cards are read with these cards. The energy of the connection. And so are these. So these kind of tie together. So we have to look at the context of things. It's what I told you. They see, they feel safe. They feel safe not making a choice. Right? It's sort of what that's telling us here. A little bit. A little bit. Anyway. The King of Swords does take action. But he's cock-blocked by this asshole. Why is the Justice here? Tell me about Justice in the soul. Yeah, you make them happy, the lovers. Justice, they can feel this. They can feel this connection. There's a huge attraction for you. The universe has made the choice. It used to be called the choice, this card. It's a major arcana. The universe decides it's time for these two to come together. It opens the energy portal for your connection. Boom, it's wide open. You're inside, you're sitting at the table waiting for them to come in and join you, and they're standing outside the door making excuses. That's them sitting outside the door with the top off and scorched earth and everything, making all kinds of excuses. They're scared, they're pacing around the outside of the door. Okay? I'm telling you, you must be hot. What's on top? The Knight of Cups. They feel this. In fantasy land in their head, they're this knight coming towards you. This knight in shining armor. Why is the Knight of Cups here? The Page of Cups. I said, in fantasy land, they're this knight coming towards you. And they, even in their dreams in fantasy land, they downgrade themselves to a page from a knight because of this nonsense that they're telling themselves. Whatever it is, they're creating their own burdens. They're making their own nonsense. The confusion that comes around the Seven of Cups, we do to ourselves. You know, it's what I said in the Twin Flame Journey reading. Know what you want. And this person doesn't know what they want here, and there's some sort of nervous energy about coming towards you, something about an image or ego. All right? I'm not literally saying your person has a small willy. Your person might be a female. It's just an analogy. It's a metaphor for what's sort of happening here in the energy. Something new. I can't wait to clarify that. Why is the Two of Swords here? What's the universe want to tell us? This card is red with these, so don't expect much. What's the universe want to tell us here? These DMs in this connection cycle, which is the primary runner, not all, but primary, they need to get past themselves. They do. They've been hurt in the past. We get it. You know, or there's just some sort of inferiority complex that's masked by an illusion that they put out that they're Joe or Jane cool. You know, it's that kind of energy. Two of Swords. I meet people like this all day long on the street. I read energy. I don't read cards. I don't walk around with fucking cards. I meet people all day. Most of them are full of shit. You know, you see you can spot it too. You don't need to be an energy reader. You see somebody in the store, they're pretending to be a dedicated follower of fashion or something like that. You immediately think to yourself, who's this person trying to fool? You know, they're walking around like they're on some kind of Project Runway Bravo special. You know, it's a joke. They're a joke. You know, you can read that energy too. You don't need me. Two of Swords, your first impression is always right. Five of Swords crossing two swords. That's seven swords. It's deception. Okay? I'll phrase it to you that way. The affecting energy is short-term thinking. Short-term thinking, nonsense, self-sabotage. When I add two swords to it here, going back and forth, they know the truth. Two Ace of Swords crossed. Swat the crows. I get seven swords of deception. What's on top? The 10 Cups. Fairyland. 10 Cups. They are leaving themselves out on the happiness here. One of the swords is 10 Cups. One of the swords is happiness. They know it. They absolutely know it. That's why the Two of Swords is here. This 10 of Cups is red with the 5 of Cups. Okay? They're denying themselves. They're by pacing around the door outside, worried about coming in. They're worried too much. Too much worry about what might happen here. It's a lot of effort to protect an ego, to protect a facade that we keep up. It's a lot of effort. You know, think about it in superhero terms, right? It'd be a real pain in the ass if you had to walk around all day in your secret identity. It's a lot of stress to keep it a secret that you're not wearing some kind of stupid costume underneath your shirt. Somebody's bound to see it. What are you going to do? You got to keep your shirt buttoned up all the way up to the top on a 95-degree day. You know, you unbutton one button, somebody goes, hey, is that a red spider webby thing underneath there? What do you got underneath that shirt? What are you wearing? Is that a cape? You know, it's that kind of thing. It's impossible. Somebody's going to see you changing at some point, you know? Everybody watching this video, somebody at some point has walked in on them changing, okay? It happens all the time. This person here trying to keep this facade up is like that superhero trying to walk around with a costume on underneath. The real them is underneath. And they just are... There's a fear here that I can't put my finger on. I just can't It drives me crazy. It drives them crazy. Why is the Ten of Cups here? Six Swords. It makes them do nothing. Net, nothing happens. I've got the Six of Swords. Why this is here? Too much dreaming, not enough doing. This is a slow energy. Their energy is always coming towards you. They're very attracted. We see here in the soul, it's all love and justice, right? It's beautiful energy here in the soul. But by their own messing around, in their own dream, they downgrade it. In their own dream. This is a dream, and I think this came up, I think it was for Sagittarius in the weekly reading too. It's someone who's daydreaming. This energy is someone who's daydreaming about you, right? You're having a picnic together, beautiful time. You start banging underneath a tree. It's a beautiful daydream. It's a wonderful thing. And you have the control over your own daydreams, okay? You're God in your daydreams. You have control over it. And for some reason, this person has giant ants coming over the hill at some point, aliens landing, and then you get shot in the daydream. You know, and it ends in tragedy. It is like that. They shoot themselves in the foot. They go from a knight, I'm going to go do it, I'm going to go towards them, and then they downgrade to a page which does absolutely nothing because of this nonsense. It's a real burden for this person because the temptation is twofold. One, to come towards you, one, to go away. I told you that already. I told you that about the Four of Pentacles, I think, or something like that came after the cut card. Now, let's pull on this asshole. Why is the King of Wands here? We can't forget the King of Swords energy that was crossing here. And don't forget what I told you about the King of Swords. Yeah, he's the King of Truth. He takes action. But they don't get along. One is Steve's Love Tarot. The other is Stu's Love Tarot. Stu's Love Tarot full of shit. It's all just every title, all 12 signs. Each one is miracles and blessings. Right? All 12. It's amazing. It's like a whole other universe or something. You know. But you know, this guy here, but not unlike in real life, when we bullshit people, right? When we put up an act, when we put on a facade, when we try to put out an image, sure, we tend to be very popular, don't we? Sure, this guy's throwing money around, having fun, he's the life of the party, he's whatever, goes home at night and binge drinks because he's depressed because he has no love. Male or female, it's a he on the card. The universe doesn't reward pretense. It rewards truth, all right? Hell, there's at least 15 verses in the Bible that'll tell you the same thing in pretty much every major religion. But we're not talking about that here. I don't want to alienate anybody, but it's true. The universe, energy doesn't reward pretense. It rewards truth. Why is the King of Wands here? I called it Five of Wands. Yeah, I believe it. It's tied to that energy for sure. Let's go. What's the final on this universe? Yeah, there it is. I told you, we can't forget the King of Swords there. The King of Swords does not like the King of Wands. They're not friends. The King of Swords thinks the King of Wands is full of shit. And it is. They are. Eight of Swords crossing it. The affecting energy is the Eight of Swords. Their own behavior causes all this burden. And because I Freudian slipped the Five of Wands, I'm drawn to this section of the reading here. It's read with this. And quite frankly, this too. Because by default. And the bottom line is it's a real burden for this person. Even in their own daydreams, they have you attacked. It starts out great. At the end of it, they're taking you to the date ends with you in the ER. You know, it's really bizarre. They're aware of this behavior. They're aware that if they, oh look, the deck split. Oh, I love it when that happens. The Magician wants to show us. Yeah, this person wants to come in on their terms. It bothers them to have to come towards you and be the King of Swords. In their mind, they're this Knight of Cups. It downgrades at some point to a page. In their mind, I can also say they're the King of Swords, taking action to do something. And then it downgrades. They start to think about it. And they're like, I don't know how I'm going to come in. I don't know what I'm going to do. I said earlier, rewind, I said it. If there's communication here, which there could be with the Three of Cups as the overall energy, it's going to be on this person, on your person's terms. And I see it here with the Magician, a whole lot of smoke and mirrors. It's what they're thinking about. They're in their head too much. This Eight of Swords means pretty much the same thing as this Five of Wands in the context of this reading. What's on top? Four Swords. Net, nothing happens. Net, this person needs to shut the ego down. The Four of Swords is about shutting the brain down and letting the soul come in. In the animal deck, it's a little lamb with the third eye lit up. Right? We need to shut down the brain so we can feel that soul energy. They can't. There's too much ego here. This is telling us there's too much ego. And quite frankly, and there's a ton of attraction here. I got the Ace of Wands. I've been reading this card. It's pretty much a boner upright lately. And that's how it's reading here. That's how the energy is. They don't know what to do. All right? I think, and I have to say it, I'm sorry. I don't think this is representative of their willing. I really don't. I think that's the problem here. I think they're overthinking this. It might be, but it doesn't matter. It's how they perceive themselves. Anybody who pretends, puts on this King of Wands facade and all of that, all of those people is superficial. And they're superficial for a reason. Insecurity. The truth underneath this person is they're insecure. That's why I always tell you, but that's obvious. I always tell you, you must be hot. They're afraid to come towards you. It's that energy. It's here. Okay? They're afraid. It's insecurity. If you're not insecure, if you're secure with yourself, if you're really the King of Swords, you'll bang anybody you're interested in. You won't think twice about it. You'll go up and say, hello, hi, how are you? I'm Steve. Yeah. Now, but instead, they're this energy here. They need to shut the brain down. Until they shut the brain down, there's a wall here. And the universe is going to keep shoving you in their face. Because there's a strong attraction here with this Ace of Wands. They want a new beginning. Passionate one. There's the wand he's holding. But they don't know how to get it. They don't know how to do it. There's no other way I can phrase it. I mean, they just don't know how. Let's go back to the Light Seer. And let's pull some universe cards over the top, see what else the universe wants to tell you. Give me the likely result here. I'm going to ask the universe a specific question for you. All right? Because I think it's important. Give me 3 cards and a bottom card. I'm not going to pull from the bottom. I'm going to do a 3 card and a bottom card. Give me the likely result for Scorpio here. What's this person going to fucking do? Okay? What's going to happen here? Because I don't have an answer. I have them in their head. Yeah, they might come in, but it's on their terms. Again, pay attention to the eclipse reading, of course, because you're a Scorpio. And pay attention to the Twin Flame Journey reading I just did earlier today, a couple hours ago or something like that. Give me 3 cards and a bottom card. What could Scorpio expect from this person here in the near future? What's going on? What's going on? I see the bottom card. The bottom card will cross the center card I'm about to pull. It's the Ace of Cups. I don't know. This energy feels like holding on. Yeah, see? 5 of Cups crossing it. There's that 5 of Cups right there. Right? She wearing a little more clothes than this one. Right? She don't have the titties out, but it's still the same energy. It's the same fucking thing, titties or not. I think she got her bottoms off and she got her tops off. Jesus Christ. It's a full circle energy with this person, this 5 of Cups. It's the full Monty. All right. Strength. The 2 of Cups. And the Knight of Pentacles. Slowly but surely they will come towards you. Ace of Cups crossing the 2 of Cups. They know what they know what they want to do. The universe is just saying these are red, center, left, right. All right? There's a lot of love here. They know what they want to do. It's destined that 2 soulmates will come together here at some point. They're supposed to. But somebody needs to grow a pair. There's a lot of fear around the Strength card. Fear around the Strength card implies if you have to get the strength up to do something, it implies you're afraid to do it. That's a wall of fear around this. That's all I get off of this. And it's red. It's what's slowing things down. It's red with the Knight of Pentacles. Center, left, right. It's red with the Knight of Pentacles. Slowing them down. But they are coming towards you. They will reach a point where the spank bank isn't good enough anymore. Or they just want to open up. They want more. That's why this reading here is why the 3 of Cups is our overall energy. The 3 of Cups is about somebody opening up to you. Okay? It's about the flow of water. All right? Whether your person's with a third party or not, it doesn't matter here. I don't think that third party matters. You're a primary focus. You're heavy on their mind. There's no doubt about that. You're heavy in their soul, actually. I feel that with Justice over here. What's slowing them down is fear. This person, and this backs up what I always tell you. You must be hot. Because they're afraid to come towards you. They're afraid to take their willy out in front of you. Male or female, whatever they're whipping out in front of you, they're afraid to. Whether it's titties or a willy, I don't know. But either way, they're intimidated by you in some way. There's something that they're afraid of, and I know what it is. And I can only speak in general terms. It's a general reading. It's because they don't want to get their precious ego damaged or their image whatever it is, you know you have to apply it to your situation. It's a general reading. I can only speak in general terms. But that's what it is. There's an insecurity in this person, and you rattle it. But your purpose, Scorpio, is to show them that, to make them look at that so they fix it. This person's just not doing the work. And it's slowing them down. They're letting fear. They're driven by fear. You're driven by love. You're driven by emotion. You're driven by your feelings. You're driven by passion. They're driven by fear. And it's the wrong vehicle. And it just slows things down. But they are coming towards you, slowly but surely. If they do show up here in the next week or so, it's going to be on their terms. Expect a superficial sort of meeting. Okay? That's what I got for you. I hope this reading was helpful. It was honest anyway. If you want the sugar-coated reading, you'll have to go to Stu's Love Tarot, which one day I might do. I don't know, just for fun. Just to pass this channel, blow it out of the water. Steve Love Tarot will have like 90,000 subscribers. Stu's Love Tarot would have, the sugar-coating channel. My God, I'd have 300,000-400,000. It's amazing. Amazing, yeah. When that person's always turning around and coming back to you, how many people watch videos? Jesus Christ. Anyway, that's your reading. I hope it was helpful. If you like this reading, please like, share, and subscribe. Appreciate all the subscribers, everybody who shares, and everybody who watches. And I truly do. All right. Good luck, Scorpio.